Hello everyone, this is Cipher Dec, and we are back in Space Engineers, and here we are with the Eclipse Miner and the Eclipse Patroller again. But this time, I was advised that I really didn't go into much detail, and after looking back at the video, I was more playing around with the little bot that I had made than actually going over how these work, and that was my bad. I should have actually explained how everything works because not everyone has been playing Space Engineers for as long as I have, or they're brand new and need to know some little things that maybe they didn't know. So here it is. This is the new version of the actual Patroller. As you can see, it has more thrusters in the back to get it moving forward. Has a completely different armor setup. It actually has one extra layer than it did before. It has missile launchers on it where it did not before, and also the front armor is extended even more. So let's go ahead and just talk about the RC, the remote control, the antenna, and everything else. The antenna, which you'll see if it'll show it, is right here, and this is actually under 2 layers of armor on all sides. That is also how the RC is set up, and the beacon is on the bottom, I believe, or I buried it in the ship itself. So everything for you to be able to find this ship if it gets destroyed is being protected. Also, the way the armor is set up on the side gives it glancing blows. So if you were to hit this with a rocket and hit right here, this thruster is not going to be damaged. But if you hit it, say, right here on this flat side, you'll probably end up losing that thruster and these, which is not really good, but it is better to keep this hole on the side as small as possible, because of course I can't put an armor block where that thruster is and still have the thruster. So that is the reason these are set up the way they are, is so that your ship is not hurt as much whenever it's hit. Also, I have one extra layer of armor on the top to protect those vital organs. And it is set up with 3 cameras again, but the cameras are offset differently. This is 2 blocks back from this one. Why do I have a hole there? Let me go ahead and get some heavy armor real quick. Put that, if it'll let me. Yeah, okay. So that's fixed. Don't need a hole in there. And this is 1 block back from this one. So each time it goes in more into the ship, it's harder to get to. Also, the thrusters, as you can see, they are pretty far in because of the missile launchers and the Gatling guns, so they're pretty well protected. Plus, if you're getting hit from the top, you have a better chance of surviving than being hit from the front. So you probably want to, if you're going into a battle and you know that you're going to get hit with a turret or anything along those lines, you probably want to strafe the ship, turn off the dampeners and strafe, so that you're getting the cameras away from where those Gatling guns are coming from. So that's really all I wanted to spend on this ship. Turn the dampeners off. Let's go ahead and talk about this ship. As you can see, I've been playing around with it, trying to make sure everything works on it. So one thing is, let me go ahead and get this off of here, is that this is slimmer. I've taken off 2 layers of armor that were protecting these thrusters because it wasn't fitting in the hole. As you can see, again, 2 large thrusters, they're turned off, and the thrusters, the large thrusters, and these drills are mapped together as a single group. And then they are set into the sensor here. Let me go ahead and get close to it, and I'll explain how the sensor works. So the sensor is set where it's 5 meters on all sides except for the front. It's 15 meters. So whenever this gets in contact with an asteroid only, within 15 meters of it, it will turn on the processes that you have set up. Now, let's go ahead and go in here, and I want to talk a little bit about it if you've never worked with sensors before. If you were to make a group that's just thrusters and a group that's just drills, and you put them in here and you set them to on-off for both of these, then it would do nothing. You have to have it set to turn the first process of turning it on, and then the second process of turning it off. So as you can see here, you have this little white and black power symbol. That means that is going to turn it on. And then this black surrounded power symbol means it's going to turn off. Let's go ahead and go into the group, and you'll see those options displayed here. So I hope that's said correctly. So what you have to do is it has to turn on and then turn off. But you may be looking at it and saying, why are these both saying off? Well, these are saying that the sensor has not turned on the processes, and that is because it is not near an asteroid. Once it gets near an asteroid, these are going to switch on, and it is going to start doing what the sensor is told to do, which is once it sees an asteroid within 15 meters, it's going to turn on this group set, which is the drills and thrusters, and go. The one other thing I wanted to talk about is whenever you're setting these up, you don't want to set the thrusters to just go full speed into the asteroid, because even from 15 meters away, that it can get enough speed to actually break your drills off. So let's go ahead and go into the large thrusters, and you'll see that this is set around 14 whatever this measurement is. I don't know if that's kilometers per nanosecond, or I don't know what that means. I'm sure it's a nautical, maybe that's some kilometers, nautical kilometers or something along those, I don't know. But you need to not have it set all the way up to full, because again, you'll mess your ship up. So what we'll do is I'm going to just start this, and then I'm going to stop it. Oh my goodness, I did not just do that. Let's go ahead and place it right back down, and it get locked back in. Let's go ahead and copy it, and we're going to go over here. As you can see, I've made a lot of holes. This thing has been mined out several different ways. But we're not going to let this completely drill into it. We're going to just show you the process of it turning on, and then how it reacts once it's coming out of the hole. So as you can see, we have it set here, and I'm going to just get it just close enough. Think about there should be fine. And as you can see, it's going barreling into it, but it's not going too fast. So it is completely started. I have no control over it. It's going to do what it wants to do until it gets to the end. Now I'm going to go ahead and delete this, and I'm going to show you what it does when it comes out of the hole. And maybe it'll let me put it in here. It's not going to, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think it's going to let me just... There. So you'll see that it's still going forward once it comes out, but once it gets 15 meters away from the asteroid, it will turn off. Now, 15 meters away from the asteroid, it doesn't mean 15 meters away from the back of the ship. It means 15 meters from where the sensor itself is. So if you want it to come out of the asteroid more, you want to put your sensor closer to the back and increase the range so that it can reach up to the front. I suggest to actually set the sensor to where it is just right in front of the ship, because you can use the remote control plus the camera to just bring it right up to here and then have it just turn right on, and then that way it's going to drill into an area that like this asteroid has so many visible spots that you can start drilling into it, that that way you can choose to drill wherever you wish. The reason I didn't let this just drill all the way through and then come out the other end is because it'd take forever, and that would be one other ship that's lagging your world. So pretty much I'm going to go ahead and put these on the workshop and have those available for you to play with and do what you will with them. Another ship that I'd like you to probably go ahead and check out if you have time is called the Arias sled. It is another video that I've done, and I'll go ahead and put that in the description as well. The Arias sled uses this same premise, but instead of having this have whatever size container it has in it, once it's full you just have to bring it back to your base. It actually has a sled that it carries with it, and it can the sled itself has a large container on it. So what you do is, after you've completed your rounds, you go and you attach to the sled and unload your medium crate, and then go back and continue mining. Once both your medium crate and your large crate are completely full, then you bring it back to your station. And this is good for if you have if you're mining, say we're mining here, but your station is 5,000 4 or 5,000 meters away from you, then this will allow you to not have to keep bringing the ship back. It'll allow you to continue working on other processes that you have. All you have to do is check on this every 5 minutes, turn it around, make it come back through the asteroid. Keep doing that until it's full, unload on the sled, and then continue back doing what you're doing. But again, I'll leave the links to all of that in the description. It is also on the workshop, and I will put that in the description as well. So I hope this helped. I hope this went over the ships a little bit more. And yeah, so this is the ships. I hope you like them, and I hope you have a fantastic day. This is Cipher Dec. Peace out.